In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Starting from the 5. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
First, you try to run it. Second, you try to throw it. And both times, you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the coffee along the sideline. Get everybody a dose of caffeine because one side came to play and the other better wake up.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He beams one deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Jaguars football. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Lawrence starting with a throw. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They're running the option, short side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, Now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. This time it's a passing play. Finding Davis. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. 46, 46.
First down, here's Dak. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. Big man's showing up the yards. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Offense up to the line fast. Man in motion out of the slot. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Hubbard. Runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders cut it to a low of points on the scoreboard. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First option gets the give. It's the fullback running with it. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false starts. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here he is on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the 1st. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 1st down here. Now it's Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete. It's Ingram. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. From the gun, ETN gets it. Has a lane inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
All set up now for 1st and 10. ETN again. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go.
From the 23. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Ready to take. Ready to take. Hey, kill. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. We're going to 53. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. They're down to their final one in this half. Gotta figure out this third down here.
Hey, kill. Here go 46. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now here's Prescott. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He'll get this one to Adams. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
47.
Dak off the play fake. Got a man. Bowers has it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Another throw for Prescott. Connects with Hubbard. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Raiders first. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Dak now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Oklahoma has it. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. ETN gets it on the draw. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. A nice 7-yard pickup there. It's going to be 4th and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They go right back to ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Lawrence in the pistol. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Raider football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Hubbard hauls it in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From the 37. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down, here's Dak. This will be caught by Adams. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down from the red zone. Complete here to Bowers. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Kill.
Dak throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 3rd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott now on third down. And that's going to be knocked away. May have saved a completion there. And that brings us to the end of our third quarter. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now a fourth down staring right at him. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the third.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles, will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And he gets him around 6 there. Brought to the ground by Kaiser White. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Davis takes it straight ahead. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Raiders loading up the secondary on 3rd down. Count them, 6 DBs on the field. Lawrence working from the gun. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a fourth quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah! There you go! Let it take! Let it take! 47. We're going to 54. Why is?
From the gun is Prescott. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Prescott here from the gun. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here we go, 46, 46, 46.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
From the 46. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Jaguars leading by 7. New set of downs for him from the 46. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Jukes one defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Now give this up the middle to Etienne. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
Second and 3 now. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. It's a race down the right side. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Yeah, pretty good. 26.
Looking to throw it. He's got it. He has the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And this is covered by the Jaguars. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they get one more victory in a division champion season. But that, of course, not the championship they're focused on, right, Brock? And the road to the Super Bowl will begin at home next week in the wild card round. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.